Welcome to episode 13 of the Unemployed Journeyman with FC Tokyo in the J1 League. And I'm not sure that episode number 13 is the right number for a League Cup final and an episode where we could potentially win the J1 League. Oh, I'm not superstitious at all, I promise. Literally, as I've done the intro, I realised that this was episode number 13. And yeah, I am quite superstitious. I don't like the number 13. I don't like walking over 3 drains or under a ladder and things like that. But enough about me and my daft superstitions. Let's get on with what's happened since you were last here. The last time I was here was for the League Cup semi-final second leg against Kobe, which we won 3-0 after drawing the first leg 2-2. And then it was the All Japan Cup semi-final against Nagata that we won 2-0. After that, we played against Machida in a game that I don't really know how to describe. I mean, we're going to a tactics screen and you can look at the stats and say, well, to be fair, Damo, they did have the better of the game, more shots on target, more shots on goal, XG very similar, better pass completion, a lot more possession. But we were 3-0 up after 28 minutes. Rui Perez with a goal from a Masawatai assist. Then Masawatai got a goal himself with a Krastev assist. And then a Rui Perez penalty. 3-0 up after 28 minutes. I thought, lovely, we are cruising. And then it just all went to pot. Shibata scored for them on 44 minutes, right before half-time to make it 3-1. Then 3 minutes into the second half, they made it 3-2. 7 minutes into the second half, they made it 3-3. Right here, they got 3 goals in the space of 8 minutes to come back to level it at 3-3. And at that point, you kind of know the game's going against you. We tried making substitutions. Nothing really seemed to work. And then they went 4-3 up. Then they went 5-3 up. The crazy thing is, when Miyagi pulled it back to 3-2, at that point I sat there, and I really wish I'd recorded myself doing this, but at that point I sat there and said, they're going to win this 5-3. And that is exactly what they went on to do. And yeah, like I say, I don't really know how to describe it. It was an absolutely balmy game of football. And I'm just having a look back at, because the last time we played them, it was a game off camera as well, but I actually captured the footage on camera of some of the game to see, because we'd played so poorly against Kyoto in that game. And then we went and smashed Machida at home 7-1. Well, this time, I think it's safe to say they've got their revenge, 5-3. Really disappointed with that. Then we played Osaka in the league. A much better performance, 3-0. I mean, to be fair, Osaka are in the relegation zone, I think. And they played with 9 men for the last 20 minutes of the game as well. Yamamura with 2 goals. Jaja Silva with a goal as well. Jaja Silva also getting an assist. Sato and Krastev also getting assists. And yeah, we were the better team. We deserved to win the game. And indeed, we did win the game. Which brings us to today's game against Shonan, which is the League Cup final. Our first opportunity to win a trophy as FC Tokyo manager. And it would be the first step on the road to the domestic treble. After that, we then played Tosu in the league. And if we win against Tosu, we could potentially also be confirmed as J1 League champions. So hopefully that happens and we can capture that on camera as well. Tosu are 13th in the league, but we are away from home as well. So there's also always a caveat with that. If we have a look at the J1 League, we are 9 points clear of Machida with 12 points available. That's why I say if we beat Tosu, we would still be, even if Machida won, we'd be 9 points ahead with 9 points to play. But the goal difference being so massively in our favour means that we would basically be guaranteed to win the league. Then, obviously, Kyoto in third, Shonan in fourth. So it does go to show that today's opponents in Shonan, they are a very good team. And I know I've shown you this before, but I'll show you it again. They've got an excellent defensive record. Only 25 goals conceded this season. If we filter the table by it, we are the second best defensive team, but they've conceded 10 goals less than us. That being said, we scored 92 goals this season. We have absolutely smashed it. If we filter that by the best, we've scored 25 goals more than next nearest and dearest, which is Nagata and Hiroshima. we are very much on for scoring 100 goals in a league season, and I am all for that, believe me. Right, let's get into today's game. I'll just quickly show you dynamics as well. Team cohesion is good, club atmosphere is excellent, managerial support is very good. Oh, there is actually one other bit of news I need to bring you. We've had the budgets set for next season. Bearing in mind, next season we will be playing Champions League football, Asian Champions League football, that is. So we need to have a really good transfer special, which will probably be Tuesday's episode now, I'd imagine. And we need to bring in players that will be able to elevate us that little bit further. I'll go into more details as to what my plan is for this squad in the transfer specials. I've been putting a lot of thought into it. However, we have £26 million transfer budget, which hasn't really changed from what it was, and 386,000 in the wage budget. We currently have, if you go by the committed spending, we have £123,000 of wage budget to spend, with £26 million to spend on transfers. It could be a very memorable transfer special, so make sure you tune in for that. Right, let's get into the game against Shonan, the League Cup final. Let's get to it now. Right, here we are in the match centre for the game against Shonan in the League Cup final. We have one big change. Kai Morimoto is obviously suspended, as we knew. Rion Yamahara comes in at right back. We've got Nozawa in goal, Kikuchi left back, Yamahara right back, Fabasum and Yamazaki in the centre of defence, Rui Perez and Lazuka in the centre of midfield, Jaja Silva, Sato, Krastev in behind Kobayashi. Yamamura is also not available. He's not fit. He's out for another 4 days. He'll be available for the game against Tosu. In his place, I've gone against bringing in Kazuki that can play as a striker. We also have Murayama that can play as a striker and Jaja Silva that can play as a striker. I've decided to bring in someone that is a striker from our under-18s. It's Takuya Tateshi, 18 years old, 2.5-star current ability with 5-star potential. His 2.5 stars is as a target forward, but he can play as a pressing forward as well. He's only 18 years old, but he is one of our highly rated youngsters, and I just thought, you know what, let's throw him in. We might not end up using him, but if we do, he'll get his, I believe it'd be his debut for us. I don't think he's played. Oh, yeah, no, actually, tell a lie. He played for us here as well. He had a substitute appearance in the league and scored a 6.70. So that might have been before we arrived, to be fair. But who knows? It'll be his debut as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, opportunity for him to win a trophy, a medal. I was tempted as well to bring in Genki Agawa onto the bench, but we only get 7 substitutes to name. And I don't really want to put him in there in case we do actually need him, sort of thing. You know, no offence to Genki, but I just think Sato would do a better job, and Barada. Now, talking of Barada, actually, the reason why Fabasum is playing is if we play Barada, we get this little dotted line appear, which basically means that they don't play well together. They play poorly when are paired and are not a good partnership in their selected roles. So because this is a cup final, I've brought Fabasum in for that role. So yeah, that's the team. Let's submit it and get into the game. And oh boy, first chance to win a trophy, not just with FC Tokyo, but in this entire series. And I think we must be up to around 45, 50 episodes in this series in total right now. And here we go. The game is underway. There's a highlight in the 5th minute. Yamazaki is going to take a free kick. He gives it to Fabasum. Goes out to Kikuchi. He gives it to Rui Perez. We need Perez to have a good game as well. Sato's through on goal. Oh, and he's blasted it over the bar. Yeah, if Rui Perez has a good game in that centre midfield, he really makes us tick. Kikuchi with the corner. Poor corner, to be fair. Kobayashi picks up the loose ball. Gives it back to Kikuchi. He's been tackled. It's now gone out for another corner. Looks like Kikuchi's going to take it. Usually he's our corner kick taker from that side. Puts the ball in. It's another poor corner, to be fair. He's doing what he's told to do. He's aiming for the near post. We're just not getting on the end of it. But here's the next highlight. It's with us. It's with Rui Perez, who gives it to Kikuchi. Back to Fabasum. He's sizing up who's in front of him. Gives it to Kikuchi to the side instead. He comes down the left-hand side, gives it to Perez, to Krastev. Here's Jaja Silva. Jaja Silva! Goal from Jaja Silva! 20th goal of the season. And I know he's not everybody's cup of tea, Jaja Silva. But that is an important goal. That could be a goal that wins us our first trophy in the Unemployed Journeyman and our first trophy with FC Tokyo. I'm getting a bit carried away. They now have a corner. That was a weird header away. Oh, it's taken a deflection and got in. Lazuka with the own goal. I mean, it's not really his fault. It was just whacked at him and it's got in the back of the net. But see, that's the thing. He's now on a 6.2, which means he's having a bad game. And I don't know how that could be put down as his fault when it was just hit straight at him. They've had one shot on target. That isn't their shot on target, funnily enough. We've had 2 shots on target. 1-1. Right, we have another corner. Goes towards the back post. Oh, and it's a goal from Yamazaki. It's his 4th of the season. Kikuchi with the ball in went to the back post instead of the near post. And we lead 2-1. Oh, they have a free kick in a dangerous position. Oh, it's over the bar, thankfully. I've said before that you don't see many direct free kicks go in. But when they're in that position, you sort of think that is a great position for a free kick. They're coming forward now. That kind of looked offside to me. Oh, and Lazuka's brought him down and it's a penalty. We're going to have to take Lazuka off at half-time because he's had that own goal, which has straight away given him a poor rating. Now he's brought someone down and given away a penalty. We never save penalties, by the way. I think it's only the 4th penalty we've had against us this season. But Nozawa, can he be a hero? No, he's gone the wrong way. It's 2-2. I mean, it's a great cup final if you're a neutral. I've said that before. I've just said it again. Oh, this is frustrating. Twice we've taken the lead. Twice we've lost it. And yeah, we'll say whatever that was about creating memories that last a lifetime. But Lazuka's going to have to come off. I don't usually make changes at half-time. But, I mean, to be fair, Sato's not particularly having a good game either. Neither's Yamahara nor our goalkeeper. We're not playing particularly well if you look at the player ratings, that's for certain. Right, we've made the one change. It doesn't count as a stoppage. The first highlight of the second half is for Shonan. It's out on their left-hand side. Nozawa comes out and claims it. I mean, he's a good goalkeeper overall. He just, by the looks of it, he doesn't save penalties. Like I said, it's the 4th penalty against him and he's not saved any of them. Then again, you could argue he's not expected to save penalties. We shouldn't be giving them away. Kobayashi has it. Jaja Silva. Sato's through. Sato has scored his 11th goal of the season. And there was me contemplating taking him off with a Jaja Silva assist. It's 3-2. Good start to the second half, boys. Let's try and make the most of this now. Let's not let another goal go. Or another lead slip. Here's Kikuchi. Comes in field. Gives it to Jaja Silva. Finds Sota Sato. He gives it back to Jaja Silva. Back to Sato. Sato's going through. Oh, and Sato's on fire. Is that the goal that's going to win us the League Cup? Oh, my word. What a goal. Him and JJ Silva basically just done that themselves, didn't they? They just tore Shonan apart. Right, we're going to need to make some substitutions. And I think Krastev can come off for Watai. And I think we bring on Sato for Yamahara because he's not having a particularly good game. 4-2 lead with 20 minutes to go. I'm actually, with 15 minutes to go, I'm dropping our mentality to balanced. I don't usually tinker that much in a match. But I just think it kind of makes sense. Right, Perez, I can't really bring on, I've not got anyone to bring on for him. Right, do I bring Sato off? I'm going to bring for Bassam off for Barat. Oh, do I know? It's 10 minutes to go, surely. They can't do that much damage in 10 minutes. I'm going to bring Tateshi on as well for 10 minutes for Kobayashi. Oh, we're so close to winning their first trophy. They have a highlight. If they score here, I'm going to be very nervous. They're playing the ball around. Oh, I thought we was going to be able to win the ball back there. And, oh, it's just gone wide. Oh, this is agony. Come on, just get that first trophy over the line, boys. Oh, it's another highlight for them. There's only 2.5 minutes of normal time left. Ball goes into the box. Oh, they've scored. They've scored. It's 4-3. I know what Foot Manager likes to do to me. 5 minutes of time to be added on. Please hold on. Please hold on. Oh, we've done it. We have held on our first trophy lift in Football Manager 24's Unemployed Journeyman. Oh, here we are. Here's the lads going up to collect it. Nazawa's our captain, I believe. Well, maybe he's not, because he's not being given... No, it's Krastev, actually. Krastev is our captain. He's going to be given the trophy. Look at that lovely League Cup trophy that we're about to lift. There's me. In me red, yellow and blue. And there is the confetti. There is the fireworks. We have won the League Cup. The first part of the treble is complete, folks. Is this going to be a dream first season? Who's doing the cartwheel? There you go. We get the cartwheel over there. Not sure who it is, but well played to him anyway. Oh, I'm so happy. I mean, they put us through the ringer, let's be honest. They had to make it a bit dodgy, didn't they? But Sota Sato, who I was considering taking off at half-time, scoring 2 goals in the second half, 2 assists from Jaja Silva, plus a goal. He's got the man of the match on a 9. And, yeah, a deserved win as well against Shonan, I would say. You deserve to say, let's put outstretched arms for this. Let's really give it some welly. And, yeah, the League Cup is in the bag. We've won it 4-3 against Shonan. And now we move on to a J1 game against Tosu. Right, welcome back. So we're about to go into the game against Tosu. I've been having a look at the schedule and how we're going to do future episodes because I really do want you to see the trophy lift if we win the J1 League. And at the moment, with the gap being 9 points between us and Mashida, if we better Mashida's results in this round of games, then we win the league now. But unfortunately, Mashida don't play today. I think they're playing tomorrow. If we have a look, who have they got? Yeah, they've got Iwata tomorrow. I mean, Iwata, where are they? They're 8th. So we won't get a trophy lift today, which means what I'm most likely going to do is I'll come back for Monday's episode will be Tosu and Kashiwa. And we'll play them 2 games in Monday's episode. And hopefully, all being well, the trophy lift should take place during that. And we might even get a guard of honour and all this sort of stuff. So it'd be awesome for you to be able to see that. But we do have to play Tosu today. We need to win. And we need to carry on our good form, really. So let's put opposition instructions on. I haven't actually picked the team, to be fair. And Morimoto should be available. Genki Agawa, by the way, is out injured. He's got an injury for 2 to 5 weeks. And that's basically his season finished. He'll be available again for the All Japan Cup final should we decide to bring him in. But other than that, he's pretty much out for the season now. Right, so we do that. And I think we bring Barada back in. So I want to try and get Barada and Yamazaki playing well. And Yamamura can come back in here. We can drop him from his position. I mean, I should have done all this off camera, really. But Sato can drop out and Yamahara goes in there. Right, here's the team then. Nozawa in goal. Kikuchi left back. Morimoto right back. Barada and Yamazaki in the centre of defence. Rui Perez and Lazuka in the centre of midfield. Jaja Silva and Sato out wide with Krastev in behind Kobayashi. Let's submit the team and let's get into the game. Like I say, a win here will effectively win us the title. It just won't, mathematically, it would still be possible for Mashida to win it. Although, in all seriousness, they're not going to overturn the goal difference that's going on. So we will know, if we win this game, we will know for a fact that we've won the title. We just have to wait until Monday to actually get our hands on it. But we're getting carried away ourselves. We've got a game against Tosu. We are away from home as well, which always has its cause of concern. They're playing this horrible defensive formation. I can't stand this. I mean, this is almost like 6 at the back with 2 sitting deep and then just lump it up front for your 2 strikers to try and score. And to be fair, it's working for them because they're 1-0 up. I think I'll just shut up. Probably not worth me saying anything when they go and prove me wrong like this. But yeah, first shot on target, they've scored, 27th minute of the game. This wasn't in a script, folks. I've got to admit, the script was that we win the League Cup final and we beat Tosu to effectively confirm their place as champions of the J1 League. Thrash Arms, what was that? You're playing rubbish, get out there and do better, basically, is what that means. Right, they have the highlight in our box, and as our comes out and collects the ball, distribute it to someone nearby, please. I don't want you doing a long kick. Well, he's going to walk it. Oh, there you go, it's long kick. And as is always the case, they win the ball. It's why I have him down to distribute short. Here's Morimoto. Comes into Rui Perez. He goes out to Kikuchi on the left-hand side. He finds Jaja Silva. This is looking promising. Can he get the ball into the box? It's with Krastev. Morimoto. Sato. Back to Morimoto. Back to Sato. Oh, he's hit the frame of the goal. Oh, that's so close to being another Sato goal. And another Morimoto assist. We've not had a shot on target in this entire game. And it's not like we haven't got work ball into the box on, because we have. But this is... Right, an hour's gone. We need to make some changes because this is looking a bit concerning. Yamamura can come on for Kobayashi. And I think we're going to take Sato off and bring Kazuki on. That's what that's telling me to do. He's looking frustrated. He's close to getting booked, all this sort of stuff. And we're just not making anything happen. Right, let's go attacking. What's the worst? I'll tell you what happened here. We just don't get a highlight. Because that always seems to happen when you go attacking. That, oh, we've had a shot at goal. We've had a shot on target. Right. More substitutions. I think we take off... I'm going to take off Rui Perez and bring on Yamamoto. Our goalkeeper's yet again not playing particularly well. Barada again is not playing. I really think them two are not suited to playing together. I can't seem to get a good performance out of them two. And I don't know why. We've had a second shot on target. We could do a score with a goal, lads. You know, try and avoid defeat. Anybody? I mean, we've had no highlight. This is exactly what I said would happen. We have no highlight. I don't understand how, if you go attacking, you just don't get a highlight in a game of football. It is nonsense. Right, we've lost that. The lead is obviously still 9 points because Machida haven't played. Let's skip forward a day so we can see... Goalless Kobayashi has now played 11 hours of football without scoring. I think I need to drop him as well, to be fair. Let's quickly do the press conference. Let's get into tomorrow. And at least then I can send you into the weekend knowing exactly what Machida have done. I mean, in an ideal world, Machida lose. And we still know that we've won the league. So that would be amazing. Right, come on, game. Right, here's Machida against Iwata. We want Iwata to win. Machida won 3-2. Right, the gap is only 6 points now. So Monday's episode, with the lead only 6 points, we've lost 2 in our last 3 league games. We go up against Kashiwa, who obviously will be playing the All Japan Cup final as well, and Yokohama. Right, have a good weekend, folks. I'll see you on Monday for the episode that will probably be the episode that wins us the league, hopefully. And yeah, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.